You should know one thing about me. I'm in the CIA.
Are you joking with me right now?
Drop your weapon! Do it now!
I got a plan. Might get us both killed, but if it works, it'll be a totally boss story. Cool?
No, it's not cool.
Cool.
Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Stubmasters Reviews, and today I'm here to review the new buddy cop comedy, Central Intelligence. Now, Central Intelligence follows Kevin Hart, and he's really not happy with his life. He's a low-tier accountant, but at the end of his high school career, everyone was saying that he was going to be the next big thing. He was supposed to change the world, but he's just your everyday Joe. And he gets drug into a really bad situation with the federal government by Dwayne Johnson, who back in high school was that really weird kid, you know, the one that you're afraid to talk to, wasn't sure if his mental instability, danced in the shower. Anyways, he used to be a fat kid, really awkward, but now he's a really jacked CIA agent gone rogue, and really interesting things happen from there. So when I was going into this movie, I really wasn't expecting that much. I mean, I really like Dwayne Johnson and I like Kevin Hart, but I was on the fence of how this could be, because Kevin Hart sometimes tends to Kevin Hart it too much and he just kind of becomes obnoxious. But I really like Dwayne Johnson, and I was just curious to see what the crossover would produce between the two. And I'm happy to say that Central Intelligence really does overcome those tropes and is actually a really fun blockbuster. The best thing about this movie, hands down, is the chemistry between Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. They're great. They play off each other very well. You can imagine there's a lot of short jokes, there's a lot of big jokes, there's a lot of weird pony jokes in there for some reason. But it just works really well, and I can't wait to see those two work together again in the future. The next thing is this movie is very funny throughout. A lot of the jokes revolve around situational humor regarding either high school or pop culture references, which were fantastic in the movie. But I just found myself consistently laughing, chuckling. Regardless of the situation, I always had a smile on my face throughout the entire runtime. And also, this movie has a really good message about bullying and how it affects people. And I wasn't expecting the movie to go that deep into it, but I'm not going to spoil what happens, but in the opening scene of the movie, I almost teared up a little bit. And I wasn't expecting that from a comedy, but really glad it went there. So, of course, Central Intelligence wasn't a perfect movie. I'd say the major issue there is that it was somewhat predictable throughout. I could always see what was going to happen. It went through it's basically a standard buddy cop formula. We have to go here. Who did this? Turns out that this guy isn't the real person, but this is the culprit. And we just have to go from point A to point B to point C to point D to further the plot and the jokes. So all in all, Central Intelligence was a lot of fun. It was by no means a revolutionary blockbuster, but it kept me consistently laughing. Kevin Hart and The Rock had great chemistry, and it delivered some really good messages about bullying that I wasn't expecting to hit home as much as it did for me. Which is why I'm going to give Central Intelligence a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So guys, let us know, how'd you like the review? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Make sure to let us know in the comments. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Alright everyone, I'm Jonathan from Stubmaster Reviews. Have an excellent day.